I got the edit I'm gonna do. But I was like, if I edit it, then that's gonna take away less time of the actual visuals that I have with it. It's now 12:02, but as you can tell, this probably was lit up before then. Let's do the intro. Welcome to the graffiti jungle. Oh, hi. Paolo Pulingue. Benvenuti nella giungla di graffiti. Questo è Impostore Rockstar. It's the fake Rockstar chat show. Pensieri tangenziali. Uomini nella tangential thought chat show. Podcast, Sweet Cigar, Cigar Talk Podcast. Soggetto is subject in Italian. That wind is doing what it's due. I wasn't taking it. Soggetto is subject in Italian. Cento is 100 in Italian. Sessanta is 60 in Italian. We went through the 50s really fast. Cinquanta. I know I like fives. Cinquanta, cinque. Cento cinquanta, cinque. That was nice. For sure. And tre is 3 in Italian. Learn Italian with Chief Gihareh. Questo è soggetto 163. It's 163rd. Sono il tuo capo, io sono. That sounds like a street. 63rd. So we'll just talk about the little money adventure. I was sitting there. Now, if it was up to me and it was possible, which it was, and it was getting close to that time, it was close to, it was up to me, I was like, yo, I can make this happen. Someone was just like, just try. So, I get up, go try, put a little money adventure. I think it was like 60, first one. Yeah, I think so. Oh, it changed. Next one, I don't know how much it was, but it was enough. It was enough. I got a lot of, it ain't, you know how they be like nickel and diamond? I got a lot of penny and nickel. Why is the penny the only one that's brown? No Charlie Brown. Abraham Lincoln. Why? That's the only one that's brown. He came after. Wasn't he like the 16th? When Jefferson on the 3rd, and he was the 5th. I mean, he was the 3rd. He was the 3rd, right? I think George Washington's the 1st and president, right? And I think Thomas Jefferson's the 3rd president. You be forgetting the 2nd president. It was not Hamilton. Or, because I'm not even sure Hamilton, who is Hamilton? Like, I'm not even sure Hamilton, is he one of the presidents or is he just somebody, a political figure? It's actually a question. You guys sit there and think about something. Who's the 2nd president? Who's the 2nd president? It ain't Thomas Jefferson. And then I know there's some guy named George Van Winkle or something like that. Something. I don't know. Shoot, how many presidents can you name? This ain't even supposed to be blah, blah. Anyway. Yeah, well, yeah, actually, I think I did that right. I think it was the one, sitting there in the tan cup. That was the first, I think, like 50 or 60. It might have been 50. It might have been 60. Went back across with the locks, double twist. That put it enough. Went back across. I already know what I want. They already know what I want. So apparently, it's supposed to be an eclipse tonight. I think we actually get to see it. It's supposed to be like a full-blood red moon. You gotta be up all night. You gotta be up all night. Oh, what's happening sometime? Now the visual I recorded, I did the double again, put 2 in there. This time I was sitting there thinking, like, okay, I'm gonna do this one because it's gonna go back and forth with the translation. And so I was trying to do it so that it's smoothly and there's not as much, but I can do it where it's just like, match this one with this one, match this one with this one, match this one with, I can do it like that. Yeah, well, This not the channel for you. If you're under the age of 18, it's not the channel for you. There ain't nothing that I need to talk to you about, and nothing you need to talk to me about. There's nothing on this channel for you. I do age-restricted ASMR. If you don't know what this is, you can't read the screen, you don't need to talk to me. I'm not your parent. Somebody need to do a better job at watching what you watch. It's midnight. You need to go to bed. It's a school night. What's going on? These are the type of things, bro. Where the parents at? Are the parents parenting? Apparently. Supposed to have a bedtime. I don't care if you sleep or not. You're supposed to be in bed by 9. Chores are done. All the your chores, whether you had to wash dishes, vacuum, your chores should be done, and you should have taken a shower, and you need to be in bed by 9 o'clock. What's going on? What is going on out here? There needs to be some structure and routine out here. Are the parents parenting? So I gotta edit that. I'm gonna edit that. And this is 163. That's an odd number. So you know that only means one thing. You got that thing on me, bro? You got that thing on me, bro? Where's the original video for that? I've never seen the original video for that. I just know that that's it. I got that thing on me, bro. It's that splat. Nah, I've seen that video before. They be like, Gihareh, what you got on? What is you wearing? Don't worry, sweetheart. Don't worry about it, sweetheart. This that splat. This that splat. Bro. Oh, I want to talk about confidence. Confidence is a double-edged sword. They be like, confidence is attractive. But yet, it makes the people who have a lack thereof, it brings out their jealous insecurity, and they're going to try to humble you. But confidence is attractive. So why do them people try to humble you? Why they want to do that? Why they try to tear you down? So that they can build themselves up. Y'all don't hear me though. Nobody understand. It's okay. It's not relatable. It's okay. As a millennial, I deserve a Quaalude. We've been through so much. It's the least they could do as a treat. Quaaludes. Now, apparently, allegedly, I got 4 confirmations. You can get Quaaludes in South Africa. But somebody said there's a documentary, and it was like, well, why do you think that that's where it's available? They said trying to wipe them people out over there, make them like zombies. Allegedly. Nowhere else in the world. Everybody like, I just want to try it one time. Just say I did it. Just say I had it. Just for the experience. Just try to catch a vibe. At this point, at this point, there was like, you know it's something when, I think it's like the Kim Jong-un. He's like, you know, when he's talking sense and he's spitting facts and you gotta agree with him. That's a good question. Why am I keeping count? Why am I keeping count? Who cares about the amount? Why am I keeping count? I'm not Dracula, the Count Dracula. It's a really good question. Why am I keeping count? Last year, 2025, I had 368, which is 368. This year, the goal is to get past 368. And right now, I'm on 160. We're on pace for 900 for the year. That's if it follows a linear path. That means if we keep adding the same amount each time. Welcome to math class. Why am I keeping count? I used to teach math. I like numbers, numerology. It's the science, the world language. I'm a mathematician. Why am I keeping count? Who cares? Why do I care? These are questions I really don't even know. That's a great question. I actually don't have an answer. I don't know why. There's a quote. Whatever floats your boat. But there's really a quote. It says, find something you love and let it kill you. I did that quite literally. It said, find something you worth dying for and live for it. I did that quite literally. I don't mean that figuratively. There's those types of things. Why am I keeping count? I think it would be nice to know. I mean, nobody cares, and I don't know why I care. Why? Why? Why do I like? Why do I love? Like and love. Two different things. Why do I love? I'm an artist. I like the beauty and aesthetics of things. One of my greatest inspirations is Lil Wayne. And how do you know Lil Wayne's about to come into a song? So there was a day I had painted the doors of the Jeep. And so no. There's a day I painted my Jeep door. This is where the name Graffiti Jungle comes from. My first Jeep was called the Graffiti Jungle. I lived inside my Jeep with my dog, I called my lion, my snake, which I called my dragon, and my betta fish, which I called my Loch Ness Monster. And if you saw the inside of the Jeep, you understand why it's a jungle. It's a jungle. If you saw the outside of the Jeep, you understand where the graffiti came from. And so somebody asked, did you do that? And so I was like, why would you ask if I painted my car door? So I made another video. This time I had to make a video of me painting the door. So they couldn't ask, did you do that? Because you see me doing it. But Lil Wayne, inspiration. How you know Lil Wayne just came into the song? So I said, at the right paint, I'm going to light away. And that's what I did. I lit the way. And so people started ignoring until I found a way to cope. Nobody cared until I started dating white bitches. No, but seriously, nobody cared until it was like, yo, what are you doing? Nobody cared until I started to smoke. I found unhealthy ways to cope. But then it gave me a place and time to sit back, relax, kick off your shoes, relax your feet. No, it gave me a time to relax, contemplate, meditate. And so now I found something I love and I'm letting it kill me slowly. I ran for 10 minutes the other day without nonstop. I puffed before and after. Just to see if I could, how my lungs were doing. They're doing okay, because you don't inhale. Why do I love? I don't know. The guy said, he told the girl, he's like, I love you. She was like, but you don't know me. He was like, I don't know what's in pizza, but I know I love pizza. She said, okay. I don't need a reason. I don't have to understand why I love what I love. That's wasteful energy. I just know that I do. So always remember, if your girl ever asks you why you love her, just say, just because I do. Tell her that you don't have any other words and you don't have any other explanation or you don't have any reason why that you love her. Just tell her that you do. Just tell her you, just say I do. If she says, well, why do you love me? Just say, just because I do. You want me to equate my feelings into words. But my feelings aren't words. They're just something I feel. So why would I try to put my feelings into words? I just do. I just feel. I don't know why. I love cigars. I just don't like or love cigarettes. I don't like the smoke of it. I like the aesthetics. And I'm not trying, it's not deep down at all. There's no real rhyme or reason. I just like the aesthetics. I think it looks cool. There's no deep down reason. I think it looks cool. Why do I get a cigar pipe? I walked into the cigar shop. The cigar shop owner was puffing a cigar pipe. Everybody else was puffing cigars. I thought it was different. I thought it looked cool. I said I want to try it. I like it. I love it. There's no other reason. It looked cool to me. I like the aesthetics, charcuterie. I'm outside wilding, tomfoolery. I'm an artist. Does that mean I work with pottery? Am I lucky? Would I win the lottery? But if you out here and you try to be perfect, they might slaughter me. The most perfect person, if they ever really did exist, the most perfect person, they slaughter me. I mean, hit the lottery, if I'm lucky. That's what I'm talking about. It ain't done. It's like toothpaste. There's always a little bit more left in the tube. No YouTube. YouTube is the closest thing we got to a time machine. The camera, photography, videos, you can watch a video from 1993. You can look at the past. That's how we do it. They don't question. Now, a rose in a cornfield is a weed. It's just a botanical slur. I'm moving real fast, it's not a blur. Some dogs have hair and some have fur. Listen, I don't need you to infer, but some get down to this point and they call it a roach. What does it matter if I have a different approach? No Call of Duty, but you gotta crawl and encroach. Encroachment, that's NFL. If you jump before the ball is snapped on the defensive line, encroachment. But no referee. They gotta charge it a fee. But if it was up to me, everyone would get some tobacco for free. And this is why you should vote for me. I'm running for president of the graffiti jungle. It's a sole corporation. There's only one person, just me, myself, and I. We're gonna take a vote. All those who oppose, say nay. Let me hear you neigh. That's a horse. But if you talk too much, your voice might get hoarse. Of course. You gotta navigate the boat along the course. Of course. I don't have a horse. Cowboy. I'm gonna tell a story. No toy story. But who has more rings than Michael Jordan? Robert Horry. Do you know the Muffin Man? I saw Do You Know, and I thought, do you know the Muffin Man? Who lives on Drury Lane? Not the buttons. Not the gumdrop buttons. Unhinged, bro. Whoever's the voice of the gingerbread man deserves a raise. Well, she's married to the Muffin Man. I would suggest, if you're ever having a bad day and you have your face frowned up, try to say the word bubbles angrily. Just try to say bubbles and talk like the gingerbread man. I don't know the cure to happiness, but by golly, okay. The real question said, do you know how to retro hell? Hell no. I might do it accidentally. Somebody told me that sometimes when I'm puffing, they watch me and it's like it comes through my nose. I don't know how to actually do it. That makes it break it down to a science, and I ain't trying to study that. Let's see. The next part, it opens up an entire new world, whole new world for cigars. Teach you real quick. I watch a video on it, but why would it open up a whole new world? A whole new can of whoop ass. Deadpool. I'm just gonna be one of the people, I don't like Deadpool. I just don't. I don't find Deadpool funny. I don't like the humor. I just cannot watch Deadpool, man. I don't know what it is about it. I just do not like it. The cartoon humor, the comic book humor, does not resonate with me. Let's move past this scene expeditiously. Elon Musk is the closest thing we got to Iron Man in real life. Trying to tell you people. I'm waiting for the Tesla Roadster. He says it's gonna be the first flying car. Mark Zuckerberg is working on the metaverse. He said he's gonna spend $600 billion. Where he getting these numbers from? I do not know. Trump looked at him and said, $600 billion, that's kind of high. He was like, I ain't know what number you want me to go with. This is real life, people. They be having these real life conversations. Talking about what they're gonna do, how we gonna react to it. Okay, I have to edit. But as a treat, this is my reward. I'm gonna make a quick edit, and we'll be back on.